Since beginning of this year, I made it a point to try to be a lot healthier, and my desire was really to lose some weight that I've gained over the past couple years. And so, since I've been here in Japan for the past 5 months, I lost about 20 pounds, which is pretty significant in that time span. And I just wanted to share like some of the tips and some of the things that I did to help me put off the weight. And the month before I actually arrived in Japan, I did try to lose about 10 pounds, or at least 5 to 10 pounds in that range. And I would say I was around close to the 170 pound mark, more or less. And it was pretty difficult to shed off the weight. And I think there are a couple reasons for that. For one, I was hanging out with a lot of people because I wanted to see as much people before I left to Japan since I was going to be here long term. And because I met with so many people, it meant I had to eat out a lot. So a lot of processed food, a lot of junk food that I ate during that time span, which made it really difficult for me to lose weight. And during that time too, I was exercising regularly. I was playing basketball, I was running and working out, lifting weights, and also doing jiu-jitsu. So I was doing a little bit of everything, but I think it was the diet that was really hindering me from losing the weight. So once I got to Japan, obviously the diet really changed. A lot of Japanese food, rice with a lot of side dishes, and the portions are a lot smaller. So if you compare Japan and America, usually America portions are a lot bigger, but in Japan the portions are smaller than what it is in America. So I think just having a bit more healthier food and probably not as much processed food here in Japan, and also the portions being a lot smaller probably made an effect of me losing weight. And I would say the first 2 months that I've been here, I lost about 10 pounds right away. And it was due to also just living on my own, having my own types of food. And I was eating a lot of greens, a lot of salads with meat on the side. And when I eat out, it's a lot of Japanese food. So a bit more on the healthier side, the occasional fast food here and there, but mainly regularly if I'm eating dinner at home and making food, it would be just a lot of salad, a lot of greens, and some rice and veggies and meat. That would consist most of my meals. And for lunch, I would eat the school lunch, and the school lunch at the middle schools here in Japan, it consists of like rice, like some type of soup, noodles sometimes. They always have a side of veggies and meat. So protein, you get the greens, you get the grains with the rice. They always serve milk. I usually don't drink the milk, but I drink water along with that. So most of my intake of drinks, of fluid, is usually water. And so with that, I would also exercise regularly, maybe I would say 3 or 4 times a week. And my exercise would change. I don't have a jiu-jitsu gym here, so I don't do jiu-jitsu. But what replaced that was a lot of futsal, indoor soccer. I picked up on basketball. I found a basketball group here the past month or so. So I've been doing that. Before I found the basketball group, I was doing a bit of running and doing a lot of hiking here. A lot of great hiking trails and mountain peaks here. So I took advantage of that, of just hiking a lot. And that was a good form of exercise, a lot of good, leg workouts. And I would also always commute to work by bike to the train station. And the train station would take me to my destination for my designated schools. But I would always ride the bike to and back from the station. So bike rides were quite regular on a daily basis. and every once in a while go on a nice little bike ride from place to place. And another thing too is I would also bike to get like groceries and to go from place to place, as I mentioned, or to go to like a hiking destination. Wherever I need to go, I my main source of transportation would be biking because I don't have a car out here. And it seems to work for me. So you definitely add that to the exercise routine as well. And I will do some body weight workouts here at home too. I don't have a gym membership, but even with that, with those type of exercises, I've been able to manage to lose some weight, about 20 pounds in the span of 5 months. And there was a time, maybe like I would say the next 2 months after the first 2 months that was here, the weight just kind of stay stagnant. And then the last month here, I decided to really dial in, focus on the diet, and just be cleaner. I think prior to that I would eat out a lot more, and although Japanese food is generally healthy, there are a lot of fried food and junk food out there as well. So you could get carried away and drinking sweets and sodas, things like that, obviously. So I got back into the routine where, also incorporating a lot of fasting, eating a lot of greens, salads, and just having smaller portions, I think really helped along with the regular exercise. So I think transitioning here to Japan actually did make an effect, and there's some factors in there that I felt like really helped with the weight loss. While I was definitely capable of doing that in America too, but I think when it just really comes down to diet for the most part. So I think in Japan I've taken a lot more ownership of the intake of food that I put in my body. So yeah, I think those are things that I just wanted to share with you guys of how I lost weight. So right now I'm at 150 pounds, and when I came to Japan I was around 170. I think the goal was probably try to get to 140 and see where I'm at with like my body fat percentage. I do want to shed off mostly the fat, and maybe from there, maybe I want to gain more muscle. So I think the target weight right now maybe to get to 140, 145, and just keep doing what I'm doing, and I'll eventually get there. And we'll see what I want to do with my body then to just have like a healthier lifestyle and a healthier routine. So I hope that was helpful. I hope what I shared can be helpful for you and beneficial. Nothing too much in detail, but I think the change in location and living in a different country like Japan does make a difference. But at the same time, it really is about the intake of what you eat and exercising on a regular basis. And I think if you really take ownership of that, you could see results in terms of your physique. So if you like this video, please subscribe and drop a like. And I hope to make more helpful videos like this on the next one. Peace.